Hello Taurus, what's going on? I hope you're doing very well. My name is Diane, for those of you who don't know me, and this is Madam Butterfly Tarot. And we're going to do a general reading for July, because somehow that happened. But you know, it's timeless. So all of my, all the readings that I do are timeless. So whenever you find this is when you were meant to see it. You're very welcome here, Taurus. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate it very much. And if you feel called to like and subscribe for me, I would appreciate that very much as well. Oh, it's been pissing down all day here and finally like the sun just came out. How nice. Okay. Okay. Right ho, Watson. Okay, you have the Eight of Cups here. Oh, very, very clear message. That's a good message. Eight of Cups and the Ace of Cups. The Three of Wands. Oh, and the Three of Cups. Two threes together. The Eight of Swords and the Chariot. Okay. Let me see here. I'm going to reshuffle these two. Okay, so when you have the Eight of Cups, it talks about walking away from someone who, or someone, yeah, in your case, someone who, you really tried your best with this person. Like you gave them your cup of love for one reason or another, either because they didn't want to or they weren't capable of it. They couldn't they couldn't fill your cup. So you took your cup of love and you moved on to this new love here, this Ace of Cups. The Three of Wands, this is about moving forward. So if you've been, up until this point feeling like you weren't ready to move forward, this is about saying goodbye to the past, looking towards the future, being excited about the future. It could even mean traveling or moving for some of you, like across water or next to water. The Three of Cups, this is celebration, having fun again, dating, making friends. Also, you're getting out of your own way in terms of success. The Eight of Swords is someone that's getting in their own way, like someone who's undervaluing themselves or telling themselves they can't do something when they can. And the Chariot blows this out of the water because the Chariot is fast moving success. And the reason for that is discipline, motivation, willpower, determination, deciding that your life should be better than it is. So you're going to take steps to make it fucking better because you deserve it. Very likely you've just had some kind of work done, or you've done some work on your solar plexus chakra. There could be like joining a team or leading a team or something like that. Okay, right, hold on. Cards are getting all excited. Right, what else for Taurus? Wow, the Ace of Swords, the King of Pentacles, ooh, the Queen of Pentacles. There's a bird outside doing weird stuff. The Seven of Swords, Judgment, and the Page of Pentacles. You've massively judged, in terms of your career, you've been judging yourself way too harshly. Way too harshly. This is like perfectionism. I'm not good enough. I can't do that. The thing is, you're about to do something new and it's your calling. Like you're going to feel very called towards this because it is your calling. Page of Pentacles means it'll be something new that you're successful at. The Ace of Swords over here, this is You know, this is this is mental clarity. So this is you've been in some kind of situation where you were giving to someone and it wasn't reciprocated. So you're like, all right, I'm going to go. I'm going to take my cup and I'm going to bounce. Also, you could have been getting over an abandonment wound. You know, the Eight of Cups can talk about an abandonment wound. And you have a couple here. You have a King of Pentacles and a Queen of Pentacles here. So there's a new person coming in that could be, hold on a second here. You have the Hierophant and the Nine of Pentacles wanting to come out together. This is a business. Not a business relationship. It could be a business relationship, but it's someone you're going to fall in love with, someone new. But you guys are really good at making money. Like separately, you're very good at making money, but I feel like you're going to come together, or, you know, at least you're going to be a very affluent couple. This new person could have some Taurus in their chart too. They could be some kind of manager or a spiritual teacher or a teacher, someone that has information that other people want and they've turned it into a business. You know, the King of Pentacles is someone who, you know, they're very reliable, they're very responsible, they often own property. It's someone that wants to make sure that you're okay. You know, like they're gonna, you know, make sure you're not driving a piece of shit car. Like the car's fixed, and it's the type of person that, you know, if they have, people come to this person if they have a problem because they know that they have sound advice to give them. You could be this person here because it is Taurus energy, or you could be this person here. I would say this is the feminine energy right here, and this is the masculine. So you decide who you are. But the feminine energy is also a business person. Whoever is the feminine is actually about to come into their own, or they're like, I'm really sorry, I don't know why I'm stuttering. Their ships are about to come in. When you have the Three of Wands, their ships are about to come in. So if this is you, expect like your business to take off or your career to take off, a project that you have. It looks like this is you here. So, or this could be you. It doesn't matter. It could be the king or the queen here, but both of you, either one of you, you have like this project here that's been like your baby, but I think you've not been showing it to people, but now you're about to show it to people. The Nine of Pentacles, this is financial independence. So the feminine energy here has their own money, and they do very well. It could be, like I said, it could be owning your own business. It can be working for yourself. It can be setting your own hours, working from home. It could be your career in general, but I'm just throwing things out here. You know, whoever is the feminine, the Two of Cups, whoever is the feminine has had some real issues with people, I would say. And that's not just in terms of like dating. That could be, you know, friends. Specifically, there could have been women involved here. You know, particularly if you are a female, and you know, if you're a female, this could have been like you had problems with other females, like a group of friends that turned on you, or like shitty co-worker females, or like your family you had problems with. It could have been a group of 3 women that you felt like they stabbed you in the back, or there was a brutal ending, but that's done now. But the Seven of Swords is like tough lessons. It could be people lying or deceiving you. I feel like you had people judge you very harshly, and that could have been women. You know, women are good at that. Men are idiots, but women can be very harsh. Particularly if they're like, you know, your friends or whatever. You could have just been unlucky in that way. But there's whoever's the feminine is about to come into like a soulmate connection here. You guys are soulmates. You're going to do very well together, business-wise or career-wise. Also, the feminine has done a lot of work on their self-esteem and their self-worth. Presumably, this is why the money is about to come in, or like the the ships are about to come in. But this is also the feminine has, had trouble with dating as well. There's someone here with their hand on my shoulder here. So that could be your spirit guide or a loved one or something coming to say hi. I don't know why they always make me cold, but that's how they do it. Like, I do live in Scotland. You could do a warm thing. That would probably stand out more. If part of me was warm, I'd be like, oh my God, what's happening? Anyway, I'll stop whining like a bitch. Right, what else for a Taurus? Okay, the Four of Cups. So this is your career. I'm really sorry. I don't know why I'm stuttering. I was fine before I sat down, so maybe this is a little bit of throat chakra energy or something, or nervous energy. I don't know. Or maybe there's something going on with the moon. I don't know. The Four of Cups here, this is to do with your career. This is like being offered an opportunity and you're like, nah, I don't want to do that. And it's a fear of judgment on your part. And also that's what it is. It's a very harsh judgment about yourself and a fear of judgment from other people. So it could be public speaking, for example, or putting yourself out there, or changing careers to something weird like I did. But one of the reasons that you fear this judgment is because you have been judged so harshly by people in the past. It could have been your childhood. Six of Cups here represents the past, childhood. Toxic past here. The Six of Cups and the Devil. It could have been a toxic childhood. Okay, what else for a Taurus? Oh, the Hermit. So you're giving people some kind of knowledge that you've had. The Hermit. The Hermit is someone that sort of takes themselves aside and studies something. It can often talk about someone being more introverted than extroverted, but they have knowledge to give to people. So this is you not wanting to do it, but this is you doing it, and the success, coming in quite rapidly. Taking a leap of faith with this career here, because you may well be an introvert, but this is you putting yourself out there. Also, you can see with the Hermit, he's got like a little star in a cage. So this could be like you were hiding your light, or you were hiding your star quality or something, and now you're like putting it out there. Yeah, taking a leap of faith in something to do with your work because you're very, very good at it. This is showing people the real you, showing people what you can do. Because you may have been working on something over here out of the light for a while, and now you're like, look what I can do. And with the Lovers, this is like something that really calls to your soul. It could also be very raw, what you're doing, really showing people the real you. But yeah, there's a person, this person's coming in here. You got a little soulmate coming in here. There's been a clearing of energy. You have the clear your karma, and I clear my energy field. So there's been things in your energy field that needed clearing. Because your aura holds things like emotions and the memories of things that have happened and stuff. So that's been cleared out of your energy field. Tell me about this Page of Pentacles. Wow, I make way for miracles. So this is literally, you see the door opening for you? This is a door opening for you in terms of your career. And you should expect progress with it. Tell me about this Page of Pentacles. Tell me about this Page of Pentacles. I trust in my gifts. So this is you showing the world your gifts. And the thing is, it's like now you trust in your own gifts and now you're willing to show them to people. So it could have been, like I said, you've been working on this in private for a while, and now you're like confident enough to come out and show people what you've been doing. Yeah, throw it on the floor. That's cool. You have, I was called here on a mission. So this is like your star seed mission. What you are meant to do on this earth. So, it is your calling. And you are worthy. Look at that. So there has been like a jug of blessings waiting to be poured on to you, but you had to feel worthy of it first. And now that you do, all the blessings and all the monies and all the job accolades are going to like fall into your lap. I do feel like you might have had to leave things behind in order to get this though. Okay. Tell me about this Two of Cups. You have the Two of Swords. So for a while, you know, when this person first comes in, you might not want them because of this Four of Cups energy. You're also not going to see this person coming. You're not going to know who they are at first. So they're new, or you really don't know who this person is. Like you might think you know who I'm talking about, but I know some of you have already met this person, but if you haven't actually met, you know, if you're like watching this and guessing who this is, I think you're guessing wrong. Like they kind of blindside you, but yeah, at first you're going to keep this person out. You have the Three of Cups here. One of the reasons for that is because I think you've become more introverted. Like with the Hermit, you might have been in your Hermit phase of your spiritual journey. Also, for some of you with the Hermit, this could be spiritual knowledge that you're going to give to people. So maybe you've just come out of your Hermit phase and you're like, time to spread the knowledge. Or Spirit said that. So this could have been the first time that you've been dating for a while. You know, because you've been thinking about the past and things that have gone wrong in the past and people that have screwed you, you know. Because you could have had a karmic situation here. You have the Seven of Wands and the Justice card. So there could have been, you know, a lot of karmic situations in your past. You know, I'm thinking for a lot of you, it's not just dating that you had issues with. It's like friends or family or something that you had karmic issues. You know, there were karmic relationships. So it's caused you to be like defensive with the Seven of Wands. So that's why this person, you know, at first you can be like, no. Tell me about this Two of Cups. Yeah. Seven of Pentacles. So it'll take a while for this person to come in. Or, you know, when you meet them, it'll take a while for them to chip away at your walls. But then there's some kind of fast movement forward with the Tower. Excuse me. All right. And you have the World. So if you have been spending an awful lot of time by yourself, that's coming to an end. Okay, and you know, with the World, this is closing down old cycles of not feeling worthy. Literally, everything is about to fall into your lap. And it's because of all the work that you've done. And you know what? You paid your dues with all these shitty relationships in the past. Tell me about this Two of Cups. Yep, the Two of Cups. Definitely soulmate here. You know, this person top trumps everything else that happens. Like, they're going to make you forget about all the crappy stuff that happened in the past. And you have the Six of Pentacles here because this person's going to spoil you. Like, they're going to be so kind and generous with you, and it's going to be equal give and take, and they're going to make you really happy. Really, really happy. Okay. Temperance. So this is, let me put it here. Where do we want to put this? Here. Yeah, they're going to be like a very healing energy, this person. Very, very healing. Tell me about this Two of Cups. I feel like that wasn't correct. Let me go into a different deck, actually. Just for fun. Let's go into this one. Tell me about this new person coming in for Taurus. Okay, you have the Emperor. No, the King of Wands, sorry. Okay. Yeah, it's been slow, right, with this person. So you have the King of Wands here, so they could have Earth and Fire in their chart. Aries, Leo, Sag. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They could also have some Libra in their charts, which wants to go here. So this person's, the King of Wands, like, number one, they're very attractive, very charismatic, leader. It's a leader. This person will be in charge of stuff in some way. With the King of Pentacles, like, good at making money. The Justice card, though, this person is very fair. You know, it could be that they do something for work where it's like they're trying to make things fair, or they fight for the underdog, or they fight for justice, or they fight for a cause, something like that, or they speak out. Oh, you do that too. Oh, I think you do that too. There is a delay though, because you have the Hanged Man with the Three of Swords here. So there's a delay when this, like, about this person coming in, while there's healing done about an abandonment wound. And that could be on their side too. That could be both of you have that abandonment wound. Tell me about this new person coming in for Taurus. Oh my God, look at that. The King and the Queen of Wands. So you really are a match made in heaven. Two leaders, two very good looking people. Possibly you guys own your own business. There's heavy energy of this is like work focused. Like you guys know each other through work, or you hear about each other through work, or you're very, very similar about work in some way. The thing is with the Wands energy, that's like very, you know, passionate, warm, fiery energy, but also very grounded with the earth energy. Also, this new person could have some Leo in their chart. There's the Eight of Swords again. You know, it's heartbreak that stopped you from moving forward here with the success. But this new thing, oh man, This new thing that you're going to do, this new business venture, this is like everything. The door has opened. You can expect fast progress now because the door has opened, and it's something to do with like a change in the way that you're thinking, like mental clarity. You've done some cutting through things like, I don't know, low self-esteem. I don't know if you've done work on yourself deliberately or Spirit has done it to you. You know, like, okay, let's get moving with this, because it is your earth mission, you know. Ace of Wands. So this could be an idea that you haven't had yet for some of you. Or it's an idea you've been sitting on for a while. It's an idea that might come to you, or it came to you during meditation. It might come to you when you're working on your third eye. A block may have been removed in your third eye, so you're seeing yourself more clearly. Because I see there's been a little bit of not seeing yourself clearly. Ace of Cups. So this is definitely someone new. They just want to clarify that for you, okay? Oh, they're like really going to be patient with you. This new person's going to be like really patient with you. It's almost like, I don't want to insult you, but you know, like when you're dealing with like an injured animal. That's how people have to deal with me. So I'm not insulting you, but you know, it's like coaxing. It's like, it's okay. Like, I'm not gonna hurt you. Like, you can trust me. You know, it's like very gently kind of, you're reaching out. So it's going to be slow to start with. And also probably because they have their own trust issues, right? So, but this will be a very heart chakra based relationship. This is you either moving into your Empress energy or dealing with an Empress. Which wants to go here. So again, the Justice card, seeing yourself clearly. Whoever is the Empress has done a lot of shadow work, balancing the shadow self to step into this Empress energy. You know, the Empress energy is all about receiving, feeling worthy of receiving love, feeling worthy of receiving unconditional love, money, showing people, you know, what you can do. Okay, anything else you want to tell Taurus about this new person? Four of Wands. Oh man, you guys are going to be so happy. Six of Swords. So you're moving out of this energy of like undervaluing yourself here. Page of Wands. Oof. It's going to be a very nice relationship, this. Yeah, the Four of Wands and the Three of Wands. Four of Wands and the Three of Cups. That's a celebration. So you're going to be very, very happy with this person. And the Four of Cups is, you know, marriage. Sorry, let me do the microphone. Marriage, like moving in together, long-term commitment. It's beautiful. It's going to be very nourishing, this relationship. They're more serious than... The masculine is more serious than the feminine, I would say. Okay, I'm going to pull 3 cards from here. Oh, okay. Oh, receptivity. Okay. So one of the reasons that this has not come in sooner is the feminine had to be receptive, or the masculine, however you want to see it. But I'm thinking it's more the feminine here, but yeah, it's both of you. Both of you have had to, there's been some patience that's been required here so that you can both be receptive to this energy. It's going to be very intense. It's very heart chakra based. Recalibration, yeah. So now this is the feminine energy I'm talking about over here, but there's been some recalibration on their part, like some healing because of all the crap that they've dealt with, okay? In terms of humans. And one more for Taurus, please. Enhancement. What did that mean? What does this mean? The etheric medical team. This is going over here next to your work. Where does it want to go? Something, sorry, sorry for burping. There's some kind of enhancement that's going to be happening with your career. It could be for some of you, because I've just put that on top of the world, so it could be for some of you it like gets big, like it goes global, or it's online, there's like more people seeing you, you can move. But there's some kind of enhancement here. Now that you believe you're worthy, it's like it's just going to pour in. So I'm going to leave that there, and I'm going to go into the extended reading, and we're going to talk more about this work and see what else comes out. If you don't know what this is yet, I recommend like speaking to spirit about it, because you're going to have the idea, or it's an idea, like I said, you've been sitting on or something. We're also going to ask about this new person coming in. We'll get some characteristics, we'll get some messages from them, we'll give them their own spread, and we'll also give you some more oracle cards, Taurus, to see what else they have to say. So if you would like to watch the extended reading, all the information for that is below. I would love to see you over there. But, you know, either way, thank you so much for watching this reading. I appreciate it very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you feel like doing that. I'd appreciate it very much. And as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light. Take care.